Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray edition of The Hills Have Eyes. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365. Okay, The Hills Have Eyes is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Arrow Video. It comes in a limited edition packaging available at all your online retailers. Now, as far as the film itself, I am a big Wes Craven fan, especially some of his earlier work, and for me, I've always enjoyed The Hills Have Eyes. It's a great horror film that it's rooted in something that could literally happen in real life. You know, it doesn't have anything to do with supernatural or any other kind of elements like that. It's very much grounded in something that potentially, could happen in, reality. I enjoy that aspect. I also felt that the antagonists of the film were very, very just creepy and just, had a scary just feel to them. The family at the center of this film is, I feel, they don't really typically make your, horror movie mistakes. There are some, some of that in here, but I think they really handle the situation presented in a more realistic way. I appreciate a lot of this film, and if you're into some old school horror, Wes Craven, I feel, is in his top form with this particular movie. It's not for everybody, I understand that. But I always enjoy this one. I like to go back to it. We're not going to talk too much about the sequel and the remakes, but that being said, The Hills Have Eyes. Definitely check this one out. Okay, we're going to talk about the picture quality and the audio in just a moment, but first, let's do a quick unboxing. All right, we have Arrow Video's The Hills Have Eyes from director Wes Craven, and typical Arrow video packaging is really excellent. I really like what we have here. And then we have the back. This one, an interior, so show off in a moment, and also we have a reversible cover, which I'll also show off in just a few moments. Interior, got some lobby cards, and with all limited editions, of course, we have a reversible, well, double-sided poster. And then we have a booklet giving you some good deets about the film. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet, but I will very shortly. So here we have the reversible cover art here, which, I like the artwork on the limited edition case, but it's nice to have it on the interior. So very nice presentation from Arrow Video. Now let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. The Hills Have Eyes on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has a 178:1 aspect ratio with native 4K resolution and HDR10 for the grading. Now, the movie was given a 4K restoration derived from the 16mm print. As a result, film grain layer is going to be very heavy. That's just how it was sourced from the original print, and in my opinion, it adds to the cinematic feel of the film. This particular movie has never been pretty to look at, but the stylistic choices here are intact, and I think it's honestly the best possible version of the movie we're going to get here on any format. On previous releases of this film on Blu-ray, I always felt that the color timing just looked a little bit off, especially when it came to skin tones and just the general area and landscape. But here on 4K with HDR, everything appears to be in a more natural state. Skin looks really just warm, and clothing often looks very bold. The desert landscape has a nice look to it. Once again, this is not going to be vibrant and pretty, but the color looks natural and as it should for this particular release. Black levels are very deep and inky, especially with nighttime scenes. When the family's making their way out into the darkness, it's very, very deep in those particular spots, and the dark interior of the camper is also well reflected here with HDR. Shadow detail, I feel, is very strong and no issues in either area. The improvement to general detail throughout the film is a very nice upgrade. Look no further than the old guy at the beginning of the movie. His craggly face and the imperfections in his skin are very well detailed. The same can be said for other members of the family in the film, as well as the hill people. They look really good up close. landscaping, and just general aesthetics, I think, benefit very nicely from the 4K resolution. There is, however, a little bit of softness, mostly reserved for the far away shots throughout the film, and it's mostly due to the source and not so much an issue with the transfer on the 4K disc. The Hills Have Eyes on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a DTS 7.1, a 2.0, and a mono presentations. Now for my review, I watched the movie in its entirety with the 7.1, which I'll discuss in a moment, but I did go back and watch a few key scenes in both the 2.0 and mono tracks. Both offer a very front-heavy experience, they sound great, and don't have any imperfections in the audio source. For the 7.1 audio mix, the center channel handles dialogue very clean and clear, no issues to report even during some of the more chaotic moments throughout the film. And the front speakers, they have a good energy and they complement the center channel nicely. In the mid-level and rear speakers, there's a good amount of, I would say, ambience and atmosphere. And there's a lot of music that really just adds to the overall immersive element throughout the movie. It's not what I would say going to be a back-end heavy kind of audio presentation, but there is a good amount for you to enjoy. And the LFE channel, it's good, it's appropriate, it's not, I would say, too aggressive. It handles itself very well and offers a very pleasing low end. For the picture quality, I'm going to give The Hills Have Eyes on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray a B-. The movie itself, if you're very familiar with it, is going to be a difficult upgrade when it comes to a 4K with HDR. That being said, I think the color timing looks excellent. There's a good amount of healthy film grain, especially heavy, and black levels I feel are rendered very well. The movie is absolutely not going to be a gorgeous presentation, but it is a nice 4K upgrade. For the audio mix, I'm going to give this one a B+. No matter which audio track you choose, you're going to get a very nice experience here on 4K. The 7.1 has a good surround energy, the 2.0 and mono mixes are also equally impressive. I'm a big fan of the audio track on this disc, and The Hills Have Eyes has never sounded better. So that is my review of The Hills Have Eyes on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. If you're interested in picking this set up for yourself, I will leave an Amazon link in the comment section. If you use it, it really helps out the channel. But if you have this set already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guide 365. I will see you at the movies.